Yes.
Can you do the coffee line?
Will you do it with me, or are you going to do it with me? Okay. Okay, now, parents in the room, disclaimer, this is harmless fun. Your daughters are safe. Alright? It's just for fun. This is a character, it's a little scene from the show, so don't get mad. Is your dad here? Good, thank you. Okay, ready? Okay, she's going to start this.
I'm afraid my father might yell at me if I drink this.
But what if I let you drink it from my mouth? Yay! Give it up for her. Yes, my dear.
Okay, as fans, we get to see all your characters, and we get to go on these awesome journeys. And there's always one that we develop, particular fields. We go there with them, whatever experience we've had in life. Which one, out of all the characters you've played, has done that for you?
She's happened to be standing in front of a microphone. That's a great question. And you know what? The answer would have to be, the answer would have to be Ed. You guys, I have been so blessed to play the characters that I've gotten to play. And I love them all so much. Tamaki, oh my God. Tamaki has a great journey too. And I love finding out more about Tamaki. He seems to be this, careless, this carefree, rich kid who, flirtatious with all the girls, and he thinks he's so beautiful and so everything's so smart. But when you get down into the story more, you find out that his family hates him. He has no relationship with his family. And you find out that he didn't make the host club to be able to entertain girls. He made the host club to have a family. I'm serious. You realize that his love for his fellow hosts in this club that he created is the most important thing to him. It's the family that he doesn't have at home. So I love those kind of journeys. But, there's no journey like Ed's journey and all the characters I played. And, I played Ed longer than I played any other character, quite honestly. In fact, you know what? There may only be one role that I've played longer than Ed that I'm still playing, and that's Broly. Broly doesn't have a journey. He just kills stuff. He just crushes stuff. And I love Broly, but as far as a dramatic journey that moves you and impacts you. What?
Kakarot.
No, you yell Kakarot. Thank you, Mario. It's me, Kakarot. Woohoo! Super Saiyan. I would have to say Ed. Yes, my dear.
You're probably going to hate me for this. Would you do an Ed Brand, please?
Yay! Ed Brent.
Please.
Okay, now, you guys, you need to understand something. I have to preface this by saying, I don't like to yell. I don't know about you. Do you like to yell? Some people like to yell.
I love yelling.
I'm not one of those people.
You love yelling.
So whenever we had to do Ed doing his short rants, his screaming, yelling stuff, we would always save those for the very end of the recording session. Because it would just, kind of tires your voice out. You can't yell for too long before you start sounding like that a little bit, Or this. And so I didn't want to sound like that, if we yelled at the beginning of a recording session, right? If I did all this yelling and screaming and short rants, and then we get into the scenes, Ed wouldn't sound like Ed anymore. So we do all the talking first, and get that stuff taken care of, and then we save all of the yelling and the fighting and stuff to the very end. And because I didn't want to have to do too many yelling short rants, we would practice them, like without yelling. But I'll watch the animation, make sure I have the timing down. Because if you do it great, but you miss the timing, you gotta do it again, right? If he goes, who are you calling? Pipsqueak! You know, if there's that pause in the middle and you miss the pause, sorry, gotta do it again. So we watch it and practice it. Okay, you real, try to match, you know, the big wide open mouths when you can. Get the timing right so you only have to do it once. And you make sure the engineer has the recording level way down because it's very loud. And what you don't want is to scream bloody murder and it's perfect. And the engineer goes, oh, I'm sorry, you overloaded the recording when you yell because you yelled so loud. So we have to make sure everything is ready. And then when we're ready, we do it. So, do you have a favorite short round?
No, I was asking you to pick one of your own that was your favorite.
Okay, I'm going to pick the short one. Anything that makes me yell as little as possible. I don't even need this. You don't even want this.
No, we like our hearing.
Oh, you want to hear it? Yeah.
No.
I like my ears. Okay, this is for you, my girl. Ready?
All right.
You got to call me a little name and set me up here.
This is my rant, mister.
Go ahead, you get to do it.
All right, here we go. You are by far the shortest person I've ever seen.
Who are you calling now, see little Pipsqueak?
Thank you, sir. Sorry.
Pin the needle. Yes, my dear.
Okay. I've been waiting to ask you this question for almost a year now. What is your favorite movie and why?
Aside from Star Trek.
What? How could you pick a favorite movie? I have so many favorite movies.
Then name me 5.
Okay. Let's go into genres of movies. Sci-fi. Favorite sci-fi. Definitely, probably Star Wars. Although, see, here we go. There's just one flat answer. If you've seen a lot of good sci-fi films, it's hard. I loved a movie years ago called Contact. You guys remember that movie, Jodie Foster? I loved that movie. Loved it. Also, the best of the Star Trek movies, The Wrath of Khan, Star Trek 2. Fantastic. Aliens, the second one was really good. Was a good sci-fi film. So many good sci-fi films. Comedies, I love Raising Arizona. It's a really funny movie. What else? I really enjoyed Napoleon Dynamite back in the day. And you know what's funny, you guys? I just spent 2 weeks in Australia doing conventions with John Heder, who played Napoleon. So we're hanging out, you know, and what was really funny is he would break into Napoleon for no reason. You don't typically see this with actors. They don't typically do a character if they're doing an appearance, you know what I mean? But like we took a little boat ride. The convention had set up a boat ride. And me and Michael Rosenbaum, you know who that is from Smallville, he played Lex Luthor. And John Heder were sitting on chairs, lawn chairs on the back of the boat. And we're sitting there, and we literally have our feet propped up and have cigars in our mouths, and we're looking out over the water in Australia, in Perth, Australia. Just like taking in, like what a gift, you know, what a blessing, what a gift to be able to be here. And John Heder goes, "This is pretty much the worst cruise ever."